Hey guys, Dave, the Action Movie Archivist here, back with episode 2 of my action movie reviews, and today I'm going to be talking about the 2014 direct-to-DVD video movie, whatever, called Morning Star, put out or distributed by Phase 4 Films. A lot to say about this one, actually. Judging from the cover, I have another look at that. I mean, that just looks like a badass medieval action film. But I have to say that it's not often that I finish watching a movie and I sit there and think to myself, what the hell did I just see? And like I say, that doesn't happen often, but it happened with this one. First off, a little bit of a warning. The synopsis on the back of the DVD case has absolutely nothing to do with the film. The synopsis on IMDb has absolutely nothing to do with the film. So, what this actually is, it is a somewhat of an action film. It is set in a medieval time, unspecified point in the medieval or Middle Ages, in an unspecified location. It stars Adrian Bouchet, a British actor who has been in The Monuments Men and Alien vs. Predator in some minor roles. Stars him as an unnamed warrior about to engage in a battle along with his traveling companion, also unnamed, who's portrayed by Daniel Vivian. And he's been in some genre films that I haven't seen, Apocalypse Z coming to mind. And anyhow, they get into this pitched battle. Daniel Vivian's character perishes. No spoiler, because it happens immediately. And so the rest of the film centers on Adrian Bouchet and his journey to take the body of his traveling companion, or warrior buddy, or BFF, or whatever you want to call him, back to whatever village, unnamed village, that they originated from. That's it in a nutshell. Along the way, Adrian's character deals with hallucinations, fatigue, flashbacks, and a witch, played by Ivy Corbin. Just caught her right there. Another British actress who's been in the same genre films as Vivian, Apocalypse Z, and a couple others I can't think. Apocalypse Z is also produced, written and directed by the same Italian writing and directing duo that handled Morning Star, if I can pronounce their names right here, Luca Boni and Marco Ristori. Never heard of them. Like I said, they've done Apocalypse Z, Zombie Massacre 2, or something like that, and some other shit films. So anyway, that's what's going on. It seems pretty straightforward, but damn, I don't know if it's an Italian thing or Euro thing, but this movie was just, for one, it's a non-linear, due to the flashbacks and hallucinations and stuff, it's somewhat of a non-linear timeline, which is a little, kind of throws you off to begin with. Second of all, it's just kind of really boring, really aimless. The actors did a fine job with what they had. The script was, put it this way, there were only 6 words of dialogue. I'm sorry, 2 lines, 6 words of dialogue in the first 14 plus minutes of the movie. Adrian Bouchet does a decent job portraying a warrior who is confused, battle-weary, I guess somewhat depressed at the loss of his friend. But, the best player, I think, is... not him. Ivy Corbin. She plays a witch that kind of dogs Adrian Bouchet's path on his way home, or wherever that is. And she really comes across pretty well as giving it her all. You know what I'm saying? Really being an emotional attachment to the action and to the dialogue. She also drops her garb for a little bit, so there's that. Bloodshed, not a whole lot, and that leads me into my next kind of gripe about the movie. For billing itself as an action film, particularly on the bullshit synopsis on the back. There's one pitched battle that you're looking at right now at the beginning of the film. The choreography there at the fight scene isn't too bad. It doesn't look too bad at all. Sorry about the dog. Nothing I could do. She's sleeping on the couch, minding her own business. As soon as I sit down to do this shit. Anyway. But beyond that initial battle scene, there's only a couple more sequences where Adrian gets into some swordplay with some people he meets along the road. And I guess the choreography isn't bad, but you can just tell they're executing at half speed. You know, so that kind of makes it a little bit cheesy. At least they didn't speed up the film. That would have made it even worse, I think. And as far as the bloodletting, it's really non-existent. There are a couple of practical effect wounds, but as far as actual, you know, the things that can happen during a sword fight, it's either off screen or it's very, very sterile. Yeah, so I'm not going to say too much more about the plot. I really can't even get into why I was thinking, you know, what the fuck was going on, because it'll give away almost all the plot. I get what the theme they're going for, and I get that they're trying to be a little artistic. But how many shots of a campfire can we deal with? But like I said, after the end of the film, I got what they were going for. I got the theme, but man, there was just so many ways that I could think of that they could make this stick to that theme, but actually keep this movie interesting. It just didn't happen. It just really didn't happen. Rating this film, I'm gonna only be able to give it 1 star out of 5. I just can't recommend it. It's just boring as hell. There's a little bit of CG that's done pretty amateurish, so that kind of draws it back. But simply put, it's just boring. So yeah, if you really want to check this out, if you really want to do this to yourself, let me know what you think. If you've seen it, let me know what you think about the way they handle the theme. So anyway, till next time, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and check you later.